Look, we got a flat tire.
Yeah, we got a flat tire, look.
So we're gonna fix it.
So we're gonna fix it.
First thing you wanna do, flip the bike over.
Yeah, flip the bike over.
Like that.
You like that.
And then you take your wrench.
Wrench? Yeah.
Yeah, we can get a little closer.
Yeah.
Take your wrench. Here, why don't you get a little closer, Liam? Alright, we simply take the tire off. This is very basic, but some people might not know.
Yeah.
So we'll show them, including you, Liam. Tire.
Yeah.
There it is. And
this thing.
right? Now, professionals would have little tire irons, little plastic tools, and you can pick those up pretty cheap. But since this is just a kid's tire and we don't have those handy, we're just going to do it the way I've done it as a kid for years and use screwdrivers. The only problem is you might puncture the inner tube in another spot because these are a little bit sharper.
Yeah.
So try not to puncture the inner tube. But what you do is get under there with a screwdriver, just the tire part, and pull it over the edge. You see that? Yeah. Got one in. Go a little bit further down. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Pull it over the top, just like that. Now you can remove the first screwdriver probably. Go a little further down. Grab onto it.
Yeah.
And pull it over.
And pull it over.
At that point, since this is such an easy tire, it's loose.
Easy one.
You can just take your finger and pull it off. We've got it halfway off now. Now I got to take off this little cap on the old inner tube because that won't go through the wheel. So we'll take that off, just like that. Then we can pull out the inner tube.
Pull out the inner tube, yeah.
And then, because this tire is pretty loose, we can just pull it right off the frame on the other side. And we got the whole thing there. So, this inner tube has a leak somewhere. So you have two options. You can either just replace it with a new one, or you can pump it up with a little bit of air and stick it underwater and look for where the bubbles come out, and that's where your hole is, and then you can patch it.
Yeah, patch it.
You can patch it with a little patch kit that you can get at your bike shop. But we're not going to do that because we've got a new inner tube.
New inner tube, right.
It's a 12.5-inch inner tube, and we know that's the right one because on the tire it says 12.5 right there. So
12.5 right there.
that's right. Put that one aside.
Yeah.
You hold on to that one. And one of the first things you want to do is try to figure out why you might have gotten a puncture in the first place. So you can look inside the tire, run your finger inside the tire and look for any kind of sharp objects, but be careful so you don't cut your finger.
Yeah, be
Okay?
careful.
And then next thing is to look at the wheel and see if there's any sharp spots on there that might have caused a puncture. I don't see any. Now, I think normally this would be in one piece, so probably this came apart. This is a liner that covers up the ends, the sharp ends of the spokes that come through. So probably in this case, what happened was.
Yeah.
In this case, what happened was, it looks like one of these sharp ends got it. Sweetie, can I get an emergency rubber band?
Yes.
You know, like a one for broccoli, bigger than broccoli, something to go around here. Okay, we got another helper. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. In the meantime, we can get out this new inner tube. Now, take that cap off, your new inner tube, and use your bike pump. I happen to have this little cheapy one that plugs into the car, but it's kind of nice because it's powered. And we're just going to give some body to this inner tube here. So we'll pump it up a little bit. Liam, can you hit that switch for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're filling it up. Just a little, okay. Yep, that's good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know that none of these may work.
That looks good. This one
This
right
one
here.
there. Okay.
Yep. It's impromptu.
So what happened?
Well, it looks like one of these spoke ends must have gotten the end of it. So
Where's
we're
the
doing a
tire?
videotape right now to show people how to do
Yeah.
it. So since this thing's split off and I think we need this to protect the inner tube, I'm just simply going to put this rubber band around here to keep this liner in place.
Tire.
Now, let's put the tire back on. We're just going to do one side. So I've got one side on. Now, I'm going to take the inner tube.
Yeah, and I got the other end there too.
And I'm putting it through the valve.
The valve, yeah.
We got the valve in there. Maybe you should have done that first, huh, Carl? My biking friend. Okay, so now we're going to stuff this inner tube in. See, it's a little easier when you put some air in the inner tube first.
Yeah.
It gives it some body. And that way when you put it back on with the screwdrivers, which again isn't highly recommended, but it's okay. Giving it a little body is going to keep it from getting pinched. Now we can probably just use our hands to get this tire on because it is pretty loose fitting around this rim. So I'm just going around with my thumbs and look at that, it's back on. Okay, so we've changed that inner tube out.
Yep.
And then it says that we should inflate this tire to 40 psi, that's pounds per square inch. And we happen to have a gauge on this little electric pump, so we'll check that as we go. If you don't have an electric pump like that, your hand pump or foot pump probably has a gauge. We're going to hook this back on. You simply put that back on there, put
Yeah.
the lever down. Okay, Liam, hit the button.
Okay.
Air's going in nicely. I don't think we'll put in quite 40. That's kind of a maximum. The less air, the more bouncy it'll be. So it's a softer ride. The more air, the harder it'll be, and the less resistance. So it'll be easier to bike. We're almost to 30 psi now. I think that feels pretty good. You can turn it off, Liam. Nice job. Now we're just going to unhook this. Put this over here.
Okay.
And again, some tires, it matters which direction you put them on the bike, but this one
Yeah, it
doesn't.
matters.
Put the cap on that keeps the valve clean.
The valve clean.
Yeah. Yep. Then we will reinstall.
Reinstall. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost done, Liam.
Almost done.
Is this
yeah.
going to be so much better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because riding around on a flat tire is no fun, right?
No fun. Yeah.
No fun.
So we're gonna fix it.
Yeah. And we're almost done fixing it. And I think we're done.
Yay!
And what did it take? 12 minutes, even with the problems we had. Okay, bud.
What?
Now you should always wear your helmet, right?
Okay.
But for this little video, you can hop on it and give it a try. Why don't you go ahead? You want to say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye.
Okay, hop on.
Okay.
And that's how you repair a flat tire on a little bicycle. See ya.